you're either portrayed as inspiring or as the source of pity. I'm sick of it. That is what Israeli producer Asaf Greenbaum has to say about how people with disabilities are represented in the media. And that's why he has just launched a new 3-part documentary series that delves into the personal lives of people with handicaps. Check this out.
אני בת 23 ואני רוצה להיות סקסית ויפה, וזה הכול.
רגע, אז מה, אתה מרגיש?
כן.
תמונות שהייתי מפרסמת באינסטגרם או בפייסבוק היו נטולות כיסא.
אני לא מספר לפני דייטים שאני נכה.
אתה מסתיר משהו באישיות שלך.
תפריד כבר את הנכות ממי שאתה כבן אדם.
יש לנו את המגבלות שלנו, גם לכם יש.
Perfect. That's the name of this groundbreaking new Israeli docu-series. How do you have sex? When do you tell your date that you're disabled? These are just some of the questions that 5 Israelis with disabilities are asked to answer. From cerebral palsy to paralysis, the show's stars all face a range of different handicaps. But they're on a mission to change how the world views them by speaking openly and honestly about issues of self-image, their relationships, and sexuality in a way that most of us haven't seen before. The show's creator and producer Asaf Greenbaum is handicapped himself and says this docu-series is all about changing the narrative that exists around the disabled community. All right, well, joining us now in the studio is Noam Gershony, one of the stars of Perfect, the 3-part Israeli docu-series that explores the lives of people with disabilities in a way that you've never seen before. From sexuality to self-image, we have a lot to cover today. So first, tell us a little bit about your story. You were not always handicapped, right?
No, I was injured during my military service, the Second Lebanon War on July 2006. Crashed a helicopter, an Apache helicopter, and became disabled all of a sudden.
Right, so this was something that happened out of nowhere.
Out of the blue. Just woke up one day, I don't even remember that night, woke up one day in the hospital, and then you just start the process of accepting the new reality.
Right, and this is a reality that I can only imagine took a very long time to come to terms with, right? But today there are still certain things that I think that people within the community of people with disabilities have issues speaking about. There's a taboo around sexuality, relationships. What made you choose to be a part of this docu-series?
Actually, I wasn't really psyched to just, open all these intimate issues and all the secrets, you can say, because even normal people, you can say, are not used to talk about the most intimate stuff, like sexuality, sex, relationships. But I think this is the most important thing about this series. Is we're not trying to inspire. We're not trying to make people feel sorry for us. We just want them to have a glimpse of what it feels like to live as a person with disability in today's society. So everyone from the characters, I have to say, I think I'm the least interesting one in the. All the characters are super interesting.
I'm sure that's.
I was so intrigued when I saw it. I mean, the series is amazing, really.
So. I mean, how has your life or your outlook maybe changed since you started participation in the series?
First of all, it was super interesting for me to see all the other characters, hear their stories, hear their issues, how they cope with society, how they cope with the intimate things. But mostly, I think it's a mirror. This TV series is a mirror for society, and it's very important for us to show normal people how they cope with people with disabilities.
Right.
I mean, they treat us differently because they categorize us as a person with disability, so they think we're probably miserable, we're probably helpless, we're probably don't know how to enjoy life, they need to feel sorry for us. This category. But all the characters in the TV series, I mean, I think it's something we bring to the table, our disability. I mean, it's part of who we are.
Yeah.
I mean, the name of the series, it's called Perfect in Hebrew, but in Hebrew it also means complete. I mean, it comes from the same
right,
verb.
That's interesting.
It means complete, so it's not just perfect. It means we are complete. I mean, everybody has issues. Some have issues with how they look, some with disabilities, or
Yeah. Well, for you, I mean, listen, this series delved into a lot of very, very personal issues, like you said.
Oh, yeah.
What for you was the most difficult and most important for you to talk about? Was it relationships? Was it sexuality? Or was it just how you view yourself? Or how others view you?
I think, first of all, our physical disability is something that people see. So, and whenever you walk into a room, you attract attention because of your physical disability. What was important to me in the series is to show that, okay, I have this physical disability, but I'm bringing a lot of other things.
You have a personality also.
I have a personality, and
Yeah.
I'll say even more than that, because of my disability, I know how to appreciate the small things better than able-bodied
All right.
people. So we bring to the table different things, but we don't want people to think that we are inspiring. We don't want people to think to feel sorry for us. Just accept us as
You're part of this society just like everybody else.
exactly.
The good and the bad, right? Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
We
It's a
cannot wait
pleasure
to
to
watch
have
Wow,
this.
you have to watch it. I'm not saying because I'm participating. It's just
No, we're gonna
We're
watch
definitely
it. Don't
watching
you
it.
worry.
We're definitely watching it. Noam, thank you so much.
thank you guys.